everybody.
Welcome back to Unbridled Talk. We are here, ready
Live.
to live, ready to talk about Thanksgiving. I don't know,
And
Black
Black
Friday,
Friday.
getting
Yeah.
ready for Christmas. I was just talking to Thomas a couple minutes ago, and I was like, "Can you believe that Christmas is in literally like a month, like
I know
30
it's
days, pretty
it's
much?"
ridiculous. It's like time is going by so fast. That's what I'm
How?
organizing a competition this weekend. And the whole time, like literally for the past 6 weeks, I've been like, you have to accomplish XYZ
Yeah,
or it's gonna creep up on you. And I've been
right.
like hustling and then it's just like evaporated and it's here.
Right.
No.
Right. No, I can't keep up. And honestly, like so when competitions happen, I have this horrible problem of literally I can only see up till the competition. Like
Yeah.
like when it comes to future planning. And I'm just like, I'll figure out life when I get back. Like that's how this is gonna work. So I'm just like, once we get back from Cobbler Games, like I'll figure out, I guess, Christmas. I don't know. Because like I'm even working tomorrow. Like I don't get a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's
So
like when are you gonna actually do that? And
right. It
yeah,
doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, "Well, Thanksgiving's tomorrow." Yeah, well, I'm not celebrating that holiday.
I was like hustling trying to get today off. So originally I was supposed to work today. And I was like, no, I put in for PTO early. And I was like, oh, I'll get to spend a day with Brendan. Cause so much of what we do is horses. And
Mhm.
when you have he's an accepting husband, but he's not like indoctrinated in the world of horses yet. We'll get there. And so like I wanted to spend time with him. And then literally all day today, I've just been like, I have so many ribbons to finish making. I have to get all the awards done like today and tomorrow. And like,
Oh, no.
it's so crazy. And you're so right. So it like was a wake up call for me on Thursday of last week. Like my boss is like, you're going on travel. You got to go to Phoenix. And you're leaving Tuesday next week. So I'm
Mm.
gonna get back from Jersey. And it was like official then. And so I got to get back from Jersey, have one night with my poor husband. Literally, I have to be pretty much packed and ready because the next day I have to hop on a plane and go to Phoenix. So like,
Brendan needs a hobby that
I'm
doesn't
like,
involve you.
you need a really extensive hobby. Like
Right, to keep him very busy so he
right?
doesn't miss you.
Exactly.
We've got Kenny on. He says, "Good evening. Hi, Kenny."
Hey, Kenny. Hey,
I
Joy.
have
So good to see
Joy.
you.
Hello,
My hair,
Joy.
when your hair tie just like stretches out and I have so much hair. And when you wash your hair and you have this much hair, it takes like 24 hours to dry
I
on
can't
its own.
imagine. I
So
honestly can't.
it's so heavy. And I'm like trying to make the bun happen. It's
No.
not working
I
for me
can't.
today.
I got accused of having, like, a porcupine bun the other day. Like, literally, the deaf person
What?
was like, "Yeah." The deaf person on the call, he's like, "Oh, it looks like a porcupine." I was like, "Oh, thanks." I've just been, processing calls all day. No one's ever told me I look like a porcupine
A
before, but
porcupine
apparently
before.
that's what I am today.
It's too
Okay.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So what are you guys doing for your Thanksgiving, like Black Friday shopping? Like, do you guys have plans to go out shopping on Friday? I know it's not as crazy as it used to be. Like, these youngins just don't know how much chaos Black Friday. Like, you used to just show up. You would gobble down like 800 pounds of food, set your alarm for midnight, and
Mhm.
then like wake up, get in the car, head to Walmart, and just to watch the chaos ensue. Like people are like, clotheslining other people to get a 30-inch TV. Like,
Dude, I never actually did that Black Friday shopping, like, growing up, like, it wasn't a thing
really?
we did. We just, like, avoided all mass chaos until I met your family, and then all of a
My
sudden,
mom is
it
like,
it was,
she
like,
is there.
demanded of you. It was like, "You don't go Black Friday shopping?
Yeah,
I'll show
no, you
you how to
have to
do
go.
this." Next thing you know, you're parking in the grass with your four-wheel drive truck, and it's like, there's no spots to park. It's fine. We're parking in a field. It's
Like, it
okay.
doesn't matter.
We'll walk across 3 major highways. We'll get there. We'll
It's
buy
like
that
planning
TV.
for a zombie apocalypse. Like, she's got Cliff Bars in there, she's got granola bars, she's got water, she's got
She's ready.
electrolytes packed, like, she's got a first aid kit, she has, like, her little med kit that has, like, her Tylenol, Advil, and you, like, literally she is so prepared just in case. You don't know if you're ever gonna escape that Walmart, you just don't know. Kenny, I wanna live, so I am just not going to any stores on Friday. It's really
I
not
don't
as
blame you.
crazy as it used to be because a lot of sales start happening, like, through the week, through the month. I feel like it's a lot more spread out.
Yeah.
Especially, like, I started seeing some of the horse sales were happening earlier, I felt like this year, which was
Yeah.
pretty exciting. It's a little bit harder to budget for. Originally, you could always be like, "Alright, on that day, my entire paycheck." But now it's like this whole month, there is potential chaos.
Yeah, well, what I've noticed is that, ever since COVID hit, I feel like all the stores are just like, we're just gonna make the entire month of November like Black Friday month.
Yes.
So they don't do the crazy ass sales, they just drop their prices down a little bit, and then
Yeah.
when you start thinking about it, you're, like, getting towards the end of the November month, and you're like, "Oh, Black Friday's coming up, I'm gonna check out all of these websites." Well, now anything you needed was, like, pretty much already out of stock, or it's
Yep.
in the size you wanted, and you have to, like, start thinking way ahead of time before Christmas these
And
days.
we were just saying, time is
Yep.
going by so fast.
Right,
It's so
right.
hard to plan early. So, are you guys buying anything that you see out there for your horses? For your equestrian friends, have you seen any good sales, good deals that people should check out?
That's a great question. Joy
Yeah.
is gonna be driving on Friday, and so are we, so
Yeah.
fair enough. I
You
was
can
actually
always make a pit stop.
I was always thinking that, honestly, like, your mom's gonna be driving, and you and I are gonna be sitting shotgun, so we'll just be on our phones, just, like,
That's what I
scrolling
figured,
through
right?
all of the deals, because the best deals are online anyway,
Mhm.
so yeah, that's what's gonna be happening.
Particularly for horses. There's good blanket sales right now. I
Mhm.
feel like, you've got, like, Lemieux has some good sales on some of their pads and stuff. I always like checking, like, the clearance in the sales section on there. I love their saddle pads because 'cause I'm obviously a bigger rider, bigger saddle, and so I need, like, those bigger kind of, like, seated saddle pads. So Lemieux's good, like, the Wolfwear is good.
Mhm.
You've just got a couple of brands that tend to be a little bit longer in the back, so I like to watch because they are so expensive until they go on their clearance while they kind of end that line and they go into the next color range. So it's like
Right.
that's when you scoop it up.
Right, right, right. I actually got online, today, so I'm not sure if I wanna share my screen yet. Probably share it, like, a little bit later on, but I've pulled up, like, a bunch of different websites that have, like, all of these sales going on, and we'll probably talk about that a little bit later after we hear what everybody else is thinking. Because it looks like we have, like, 9 people watching, so let's
That
hear
was
what everybody
crazy.
else is thinking.
So if you guys are watching, hit the like button for us. It helps drive views. We really, really appreciate it. We actually got notification today that we are in the top 4% of growing pages right now
Look
for
at
our
us.
consistent distribution and engagement, particularly on the live streams. Because you guys, these comments, everything, the interaction is so good for helping to boost views. And that's going to help make our sport get out there for other people to see.
Exactly.
Supplements, paddock boots, Cavallo support pads are on your list to look at. Cavallo support
Mm.
pads. What is that?
Support pads. I wanna Google that.
Kenny said there is a great tack shop near me, Rick's Heritage. They have sales right now. Jed, you would love this place. I know there are so
Aw.
many guys. Shout out to the local tack stores because there are so many great tack stores for each little region. It's always so cool to kind of like when you're traveling, certain competitions, I feel like you can find some tack stores nearby. And when you have free time, going out there and looking is always really neat. See if they have like
Exactly.
some niche things. When I was in Phoenix, I actually drove. I had a day where I had some free time and was like, go hang out with people again, or I could explore the tax stores in Mesa. So
Yes.
I drove like 35, 40 minutes and went to this tax store that was one of those like small woman owned type things. It actually wasn't too small, but it was so neat because it's in a totally different region. It was kind of like Western English, but there was a lot of like show jumping stuff and some of the European lines that you really don't see here. Um,
Mm.
like Doda Bell saddle pads and stuff. You've seen them online, but like it was there, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool!" So when you're traveling, always cool to check out the tack stores there.
That's so cool. Oh, okay, so I found it online, but Kimberly asked her answer our question. She said it's gel pads that go in the Cavallo hood boots to add a bit of extra support for concussion support.
Interesting. Oh, cool.
Love it. Yeah, I can see it here online. It's
Yeah, I know DJ. He uses the little boots too. So, are you drinking tonight?
I am.
I
So
found a horsey bottle, and I got really excited
oh my
because it's
gosh,
what I
share.
haven't seen before.
Can't really
Oh my
see it.
god! Come on, get into
Oh, there it
focus.
goes, there it goes.
Look,
Yeah.
it's a little horse on it.
It's called Epicuro.
Is it Epicuro? Yeah. And I honestly have no freaking idea how to pronounce co Colazione Vinegere. It is special and fancy.
Good attempt. Great attempt.
And this guy, like, honestly, he could be vaulting. Wait, can you see? Hang on. We gotta. Gotta check this out.
I thought it was 2 horses.
No, but look, there's a little dude, and it looks like he's not really on the horse, right?
You're
'Cause
right, you're
I
right.
don't
He
know.
looks
Maybe he's just sort of hanging on the side. He's very much a games rider.
very much it doesn't look very well balanced, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine.
The EQ is lacking. I haven't
That's
tried it yet,
great.
so I'm a little scared.
Oh my gosh. So I loaned Charlie out to Joe Nashi over the weekend at Popsicle Pears won
Yes.
this year, and he gave me a bottle of wine to
Ah!
say thank you. And it's really cute. It's called Daring Escape 2017 Paso Robles red wine. And it's got a little picture of Red Riding Hood on it with a like wolf. And it's actually really
That's
delicious.
really cool.
Yeah, I broke into it yesterday for the first time, and I'm still drinking it. So
Is it
it's
good?
it's very delicious. I love it. It's a little sweeter than I usually buy for myself, but it's very good.
Yeah, if you guys ever want to just treat us, we will showcase your gifted wine
Yeah.
on here.
And we'll give you a shout out.
Trader Joe's is like my jam too. I
Mhm.
was checking it out, and some of the stuff that you can get at like the name brand grocery stores, you go there and it's like a $6.99 bottle of something. It's crazy. So much cheaper. So I got a couple while I was there to have like the next 4 weeks covered. So I don't have to deal with it.
I love it.
We've got 10 viewers. That is so exciting, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this
Yeah.
evening.
So
I
I have a
was the one who
question.
slowed things down. Yeah,
That's
go
okay.
ahead.
That's okay. I have a question about Gobbler Games. Are we full in all divisions, like
We
everything?
are not full in all divisions. We have had so much chaos, guys. There's been ponies going lame, which we all understand, family
Right.
plans because it's the holidays. I get that too. It has literally just been a lot of churn. So we've got openings in the fast division. We have room for a pair. We have an opening in steady. We have room for a pair. We have a Saturday division. So it's like Saturday only, and we have room for a pair there. So we're actually going to be running 6 divisions on Saturday and 5 divisions
Gosh.
on Sunday. And 3 of them on each day is going to have an opening. So we do have room. And if you guys have any concerns or you guys just an individual who wants to join, we will find a rider to ride with you. So definitely welcome to hit me up, and no late fee or anything. Let's just make this happen.
Right. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Because I mean that's coming up. Like we're literally leaving the day after tomorrow. So
I know. I've got to get I am the organizer who is not very good at organizing things, and specifically food. Genevieve does not understand food. I eat food. I do not plan food. I am very blessed with a husband that cooks. But yeah, I've got a potluck going on Saturday, which is going to be so exciting. So everybody's bringing food, and I got to figure out, we got to get some meat in there.
Some meat.
So I was like, maybe we can just like bring in chicken or turkey. How does this work, guys?
Can we
Anyone
like
chime in the comments?
I'm thinking, okay, right off the top of my head, I'm like, okay, we could go to a major grocery store and have like a rotisserie chicken.
Right.
And get like
Rotisserie chicken's a great
5,
idea.
6 rotisserie chickens and just like have them there with them. But that's really hard because then people have to like slice off pieces and then like use their fingers.
Well, and
like,
I was thinking I could rent a smoker. I mean, I would do something like that, but I am not somebody, I'm no barbecue person in me. I'm watching Pitmasters right now, and I'm like, hail you. I do not understand this. You're telling me you can't just throw meat on an open fire? Like,
Okay, everybody, what is your suggestion for like it's just I'm not really a fan of like fried chicken, so I'd prefer not to like do that, but that's like really something simple you can easily pick up at like an AC&T or like any store basically offers you could just order like bulk fried chicken. So let's stay away from the fried foods, but like what can we offer for everybody who wants to bring a side dish to our potluck? We want to have some kind of like main meat course for them so they can eat.
and I'm not allowed to bring in any catering or concession. So, yeah. So we have to make sure that I either just cart it in or someone cooks it there. So any thoughts? You guys definitely plug it in. I know there's a couple of meat dishes. I just felt like we've got a whole lot of carbs in this pile up, and maybe we need to get a couple more meats in there.
Yeah. Smoker will take too long. Does require a bit of work, right? Smoked meat is really good though. Yeah. True. Nicole says, I don't think you guys are far from Golden Hope. The grocery stores do trays of fried chicken, wings, sandwiches, and salads.
Okay.
A good option. Golden Hope. I'm going to write that down.
Definitely have to check it out. Nicole, I haven't seen you on here before, so it's so good to see you.
Hi.
Guys, I'm so excited to have this kid. I mean, we've been going for what? 3 months now? I think our live stream we've
Has it
been
been that
going
long?
this is like our 9th week.
Yeah.
So, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What about doing a few so I know that there's at least one person bringing their famous slow cooker recipe. I'm pretty excited about that. Maybe I'll just tell them to, like, up the antes.
We could do like a pulled pork or something. Like I could bring my like Instapot or something, and we could do just like
That's
a
a good
big
idea.
thing of like pulled pork. I don't know.
And I have an Instapot too. I bought it because it's supposed to be easy, but I never understood how to use it.
You should be able to just dump it in there. I just follow YouTube. Literally, YouTube tells me how to do it, and I'm like, I keep my fingers crossed every time. Nicole says Gabby sent me the link
Send
to
the
get on.
link. Yes,
Yay!
thank you. You know, that's a good idea. We should send this to my mother. She always asks. I don't know why she can never find it. So let me.
I got a notification today, actually on YouTube. I got my first notification ever that we were doing a live. I'm like, finally.
I should share this here.
Lexi says roast and potatoes. A roast is a good idea.
A
We could
roast
just
is a
go
good
to like
idea.
the butcher
Yeah.
shop and just get a roast and put it in like an Instapot. It's the same difference as a crock pot. You can basically have it at the same settings. Kim
That's a
says
perfect
Instapot's
idea.
perfect. Yeah.
I
Try to
would
steal
love
it from
if I
Kim.
could get to Trader Joe's on Friday morning
Yeah.
because I know that they have some really good gluten-free options, which is huge. Always making sure we've
Mm,
got gluten-free represented there.
true.
Shout out to Joy. Plus, I have found that they actually, I mean, honestly, the food at Trader Joe's is so good. Like, we don't have one close by. I have to drive an hour to get there, but it's almost worth it.
Do you really? That's
Yeah,
far.
everything is far.
I thought it was just far for me.
How
I've
far
got
is
like
yours?
I have no idea where Trader Joe's is in my area. I'm pretty sure I'd have to drive out to Frederick, so like an hour.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Or Winchester. Same
All
difference.
right. Send this to Linda. All right. Kim made it on. Fabulous. Okay.
Oh my gosh, we have 15 viewers, guys.
Guys,
We-
what?
We only have 2 likes though, so let's up the likes.
If you
because
can up the
more
likes, that would be
then
fabulous.
then the algorithm's gonna be like, oh, people like this. We're gonna like show other people and give them notification this is happening.
Guys, if we can get to 20 likes, I have a present to give away to somebody. Let's
20
go with
likes.
that.
Oh my
20
gosh. Oh my
likes.
gosh, a 3 automatically. As soon
We
as
just
you
got to
said
get to
that.
20. So you guys can solicit if you want to, whatever we got to do. Roast. Yep. Well, okay. So I also wanted to point. All right. So we went to Popsicle Pairs this weekend. Carly and I rode together, which was a lot of fun. Hero, honestly, has been kind of out of work. Like I've messed with him, but I haven't really diligently worked him on anything because I've just been buried in work proposal lately. And so Hero, I felt was like a little bit tweaked the whole weekend, but we did really good. Like I was so proud of him because you could tell he wanted to lose it and he maintained his composure, which is it's huge for him. That's a step in the right direction. I have
Right.
to acknowledge it. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to be proud of that, even though the whole time you're just sitting there and you're like, why? But
Right.
pony pairs, we have footage of pony pairs I wanted to bring up because,
too.
girl, my leg is literally, I have a hematoma like that size on my leg where I was like, I am not coming off this horse. And you tried to like scoop me out of the saddle. My leg was destroyed.
Oh, really? You hurt yourself?
I am so hurt. It's like the whole left side of like my hamstring into my knee is black.
You never
Like,
said anything.
well, no, I mean, I told you I wasn't gonna come off, but and I was like, you really got in there.
Ow.
It's not like your fault or anything. I just thought it was hilarious. It's more, I mean, guys, it's games. Like we get injured. But I had to find this video because I think it's pretty funny.
Yes, please share it.
Just give me 1 second to get it out.
Joy wants to know, how does she like it on YouTube? Okay, so YouTube, you should just be able to hold on. I'm on YouTube right now on my
It's a
phone.
good question.
And I don't know if you can see it. So basically, these are the little thumbs right here. There's a thumb up and a thumb down. I'd prefer you hit the thumb up option. It's right there underneath our name. Unbridled Talks is 57, and then because that's how many subscribers we have, and then right under that it's thumb up or thumb down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys, and please, 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 please share your gift ideas. Come on. We're all horse
Yeah.
people here. What do you
Yeah.
get the horse lover? I need to tell my husband to get me something for Christmas.
Mhm.
I
What do
need
you
to get
guys want
creative.
for Christmas that's horse related?
There you go.
Do you want a new saddle pad? Do you want a new saddle? Like
Yeah,
what's
what's your wish list? Is there
yeah.
okay, another question. Can you ever have too many saddle pads as gifts?
Mm,
It's kinda like comfort
no.
items. I feel like I'm like, "People, if you wanna make me happy, saddle pad or comfort item." Like, it can be sweatshirt, it can be blanket, it can be a mug, something just nice and cozy, or
Cozy
a saddle
socks.
pad.
Same difference. It's a saddle
Socks too,
pad.
yeah.
Yeah. But a unique color on
Yeah,
top of it. 'Cause
it has to
usually
be an
like
assortment, like,
yes, right, right.
definitely, like, I need every color. I just want the rainbow to select from, and the problem is, in mounted games, there's so many times where it's like, I wanna do pairs. So, really, I need 2,
Right, exactly, exactly.
and I need
I
2
have
for rotation
I
anyway,
have
right?
2 colors of a lot of things and or 2 of the saddle pads of the same color, and I'm just like, I should get rid of these because I don't need them." But I was like, "Well, what if I have a pairs partner and I'm gonna need" like, no other sport literally has to think about,
Exactly,
"Oh, I
right?
should keep 2 of the same color of everything." Kenny wants a Western saddle. Wow, Kenny, bougie.
I would not mind a Western saddle either, I'm gonna be honest.
I just put my Western saddle out for display so everybody could stare at that. That was pretty much a gift given to me. I haven't used it actually.
So,
Shannon says,
I'm gonna share my little spot that I go hunting a lot of times for my cool Lemieux stuff. Hang on,
okay.
let me present. I
Well,
think there's
Shannon
a
says there's definitely
place
never too many saddle pads, and I agree with that. So does Kim.
so, so true.
Thomas says, "Isn't the title of your episode you guys sharing your ideas, not you asking your audience?" Wow, okay.
Ah, the manager's grumpy tonight.
Uh-huh. Nicole says, "With a new pony, it's everything for winter." Oh my gosh,
Oh,
yes. Because I went from 2 ponies to 3 ponies, and all of a sudden I'm like, I don't have enough of anything.
yep.
And they're all sharing, and it's just like, okay, I have no lightweights, anything. And Charlie's getting older, and I'm realizing I should have heavier weights for Charlie because he's an old man now, and he got
Yeah,
so
and then
cold
you've just gotta
yesterday.
stock up.
And then
I
all
saw
my blankets are
someone
soaking wet.
and, like, scouring the classified, someone had posted that they had a limited edition panda print Weatherbeeta blanket, and I was like, "Okay, guys, okay."
I
It
saw it
was
too.
so much self-control, guys.
Right? I
Panda
saw it too. And I was like, and she's in limited edition. I was like,
no,
stop it.
do this to me.
Like, those are the words that I'm just like,
Oh my
sold.
gosh. So, guys, I had to show you this place, Equestrian Saddlery, which is actually out of the UK, okay? So,
Ooh.
it's interesting, though, because the conversion rate, I feel like I still get a lot of product here cheaper than I do from any of those premium places in the United States. So, even the Mew, like, sales right now, not really matching what I see in the UK, and a lot of times the stuff goes on sale a lot earlier here. So definitely check out this place. I've bought so all of my Aftershock like Lemieux saddle pads that I got from here on a sale. They do 10% off everything like in your checkout
Mm.
almost all the time. So definitely like check it out. There's some pretty cool stuff on here for like the Black Friday sales right now. A lot of it, like I said, is kind of the name brand things, but it's kind of fun, you know, if you want to do something special. Um, these are like let me zoom it out.
I'm
Like,
just
look at
gonna
that
send you
print.
all of my links.
This is so pretty.
That's awesome. How much does that say it is? Because it's a little small on my end.
Oh, so it's normally a $90 pad, but it's 67.
Okay.
I should say euros. But okay, so the trick is you go here and then let me zoom her in. Come on. My laptop has had just as long a week as me, apparently.
Sending you links because these are all the
Sweet.
websites that I've basically found that are on sale right now.
Okay. So I am usually on here on my phone. I've got to find where the sale page is.
Right?
Where
Same.
did it go? Okay, I have saddle cloths. We'll just go here. And I'm going to sort it by price.
Oh, look at those.
Okay.
Stop it. Look at that
It's so
cute
cool because
cape.
there's so many brands that I don't see necessarily represented in the US, but look at this. This Lumia pad is only 21 euros, which really converts to, like, what, 25, $26? Like, it's not too much more
Nice.
in USD, and then I think it's, like, $20 shipping, but it doesn't matter because this is a $100 pad. This is 28 euros right now, which again is, like, maybe $32, something like that. Conversion is pretty
That's
crazy right now.
nice.
So and this is the really premium pads that are usually like in the US. I went to my tax store here, they're 75 bucks. So it's kind of interesting. I was actually mentioning this to my friend, Kimberly. Kim's on here.
My
I was
friend
mentioning this
Kim.
to Kim that like you could always buy this and then bring it here and I feel like you could resell it if you held on to it because they're limited edition. But look at this, like this Kiwi pad is 29 euros, guys. These things are super expensive here in the US. So definitely like check it out. I don't know, I just love stalking this and seeing, like, some of the new colorways that are so pretty, like the lavenders that are out. And then they still have the Spectrum saddle pads again, these like 32 euros, like, it's crazy, and they have, like, this Roan collection, like, this I'm just obsessed, I want all of them. I'm not gonna lie, like, 32 euros? What?
They're
Guys, definitely check it
beautiful.
out.
Whoa.
So cool. Okay. Um, Carly's sending me more links, so let me run over there.
Sorry, so I sent you one twice by accident, but same difference. So I don't know if anybody ever shops from a website called chickssaddlery.com.
Yes.
So Chicks has like these crazy discounts right now where their saddles or not their saddles, but their blankets are literally like 90 bucks. Like regular blankets that's literally 300 fill is 89.99, and
Check
they
it
come in
out.
all different.
What?
Yeah, so they don't look like that bougie, but at the same time, I'm just curious to know if anybody's ever purchased like blankets from Chicks to know whether or not it's worth the 89.99. Like, do they hold up? Like, why are they so cheap? But they have a ton of different stuff on sale.
I had found I'm trying to find it again really quick. There was a really good sale too on here. I think it's this one. I gotta
Oh,
like put it in the window that'll
we got
share.
comments. Shannon says, two of my horses have raccoon blankets. That's cute. Kenny says, I actually really need a heavy blanket in size 66 for Dylan. Why are pony blankets so hard to find?
So actually I had found
I found a ton.
Snyder's right now is having a really good blanket sale. A lot of like this is a $160 blanket for $69. This is a Storm Shield, like it's a nice turnout blanket.
That's
Um,
super cheap.
Right?
That's
It's like there's
really
a
good.
lot of good sales. So, like, check out Snyder's right now. There's because I was looking for blankets too. I need to get a couple for like Hero, but like, look, this Duratech is $79.99 right now just for the Black Friday sale. So, if you guys are buying blankets, like, this is the time to go shopping and definitely
Now,
check out Snyder's. I think it ends Friday, well, like Saturday, but you know, it ends at the end of the week. So, you guys check it out.
right.
And of course, with blankets, like just like with clothes, different sizes will sell out a little bit faster. So, particularly with pony blankets, like it's worth checking now, I think. I don't think it's going to get a lot cheaper than this. But yeah, I was like looking at this blanket and I have to decide if I want the neck or not. But like that's a really nice blanket for only like $79.99.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I've
it
been
has a
looking for
66.
something with a detachable neck, and those are extremely hard to find,
Mhm.
I've noticed. Just getting like a detachable neck to go with a blanket and then buying them. I want to buy them as a pair because I want to know that my blanket is going to have the little hooks and everything it needs
Yeah,
for the neck piece. And they're so freaking hard to find. And when I find them, they're like $400. And I'm like,
exactly.
excuse me, that's more than if I were to just buy them separately. Why do they do that?
I
Ugh.
know, like, just give me the pair. I don't know, and it's not like too many horses I feel like have, like, a neck that needs upscaled, you know what I mean? Like, you have, like, longer cheek pieces or something, but, like, the
Yeah.
neck is pretty universal. This is a pretty plaid. What?
But do you
So
notice how the
pretty.
necks are, like, literally you see 99.99? Like, that's
Yeah,
54.99, like, that's better, but still it just feels so expensive when when your blanket literally costs you 69.99 and then
exactly.
your neck costs 59. Are you kidding me? Why? Why do they do that to me?
And maybe that goes back to, like, our previous discussion with Joy, and she was like, "You definitely get the neck attached
Yeah.
because then you don't have necessarily the breeze, the rubbing, like, there's less friction in that area, it's just a little bit more secure." But also if you look at the price, like, I mean, that's the price of a neck guard. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
what? That's
Exactly.
crazy. Yeah, so guys, check out Schneider's having really good sales right now. I'm definitely going to be stocking this on Friday on the ride up to New
That's what I'm
Jersey.
gonna be doing too.
I mean, look
Definitely.
at this. That's so cute. I love the diamonds.
Do you have that link that you can share in the comment section for everybody to check out
Yes.
themselves?
Guys, it says 20%. Not 20. I wish it was 20% off.
$20 off. Hey,
$20.
that's good.
All right. That's what I'm looking at right now. You should check it out. And then let me send you um, Equiflare as well, that link.
Oh, okay. So, Kim, did we already? Oh, we've got Gabby. Oh, we got Caroline. Oh my goodness, we've missed some comments. All right. Joy says, okay, Nicole. Okay, Nicole says we have shopped off chicks before. I don't think we bought blankets though. If anybody's bought blankets, let me know if they're worth the sale. Joy says SmartPack has good sales right now. They do. I did send Genevieve, I believe, a SmartPack link. We could look through that website together
Let's
as
go
well.
there.
Caroline says, yeah, Chicks actually does have nice blankets. I've had two.
Ooh.
One ran small, and I still have the rainbow unicorn one. Thanks, Caroline. That's good to know. I'm telling you, they're so cheap right now. I was just like in shock. I was like, is this fake?
I tell you guys, like the way that you get Genevieve like engaged is to tell me it's limited edition. It's I know it's marketing, I know, but like,
Yep.
oh, I have so much FOMO when it comes to stuff like that.
So true.
This is
Gabby
just so
says,
cute.
I had that brand for my TB and they held up and I sold them to a friend and they're still thriving. Oh,
Really? Wow, that's crazy.
the Rugged
Guys,
Ride
this
is
is
sold at my
such a
local tack
pretty
shop.
halter here. Like look at the padding, like different colors in the padding and stuff.
I can't see it, Genevieve. I still see
Oh,
$20 off.
I
your
must be in
order.
the wrong one. Hang on. There's too many screens. Nope, not there. Wait, which all right, I'm just gonna switch it.
Check the cut of the blanket. That does affect the fit. And everyone. True.
Share screen to smart pack. It takes
Gabby
a second for
says,
it to load.
I recently bought Snyder's blankets with a detached neck and it's expensive, but it's amazing quality and fits my little POA perfectly. That's what I need to do, but I just have a really hard time making that financial decision.
Right? Look at these. It has pink padding. It has
That's why I sent it to you. I was like,
it's
it's so cute.
turquoise.
So many
What?
varieties. I
It's so
know.
funny too. We were schooling and I had forgotten my bridle because I'm Genevieve. And I had gotten up really early and gone to the indoor and taken Hero and arrived and had no bridle. So I borrowed Remy's. Cool. And he was fine, but he looked hideous in brown. My horse looks
So
terrible
bad.
in brown, like
Oh,
so
it's so
bad.
sad.
I don't know what's wrong, but you just look at it and you're like, ew, like,
Ew.
that's wrong. He looks so much better in black. He's kind of like that black base leopard. So I don't know. Do you guys, another question, when you're buying tack, if you had a black horse, would you get chestnut leather or do you get black leather? I'm curious, like what's everyone's preference? I feel like hunters maybe would go like the whole brown direction or maybe like chestnut, but I'm definitely a fan of like black on my horse.
Maybe like brown, but not like the red brown color.
Yeah. Let me see if I can like make the window. Does it share differently when I do that?
Yeah, it's bigger now.
What?
It's way
Oh, cool.
bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, that's super cute. So those are $99.95. It doesn't look like there's a sale though. Is there a sale for that specifically?
No, it doesn't look like that one's on sale. Let's see. Oh, I pulled my window away when I did that.
No.
Okay, I found it. Okay, cool. Let's go find Smart Bug. 20% off. Well, okay. So it's just 20% off of what you buy, which is actually pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
So it's just going to be 20% off of whatever the standard price is. So what's that? $20 off your halter? That's pretty good, guys. Like $80 for a leather halter. Padded, whatever color you want.
That's true.
Kind of feeling it. Definitely rewards you more when you buy more expensive stuff. These river boots I'd gotten a couple of years back. I feel like mine a couple of years, okay, like 8 years back. So at this point, mine are pretty crunchy. I didn't take very good care of them.
Lexi says I've bought blankets off Chicks and they actually were the best. Okay, well, I have 3 in my cart, so I'm literally going to buy them tonight.
If they're good. The ones at Chicks, do you have the necks on them?
That's a good question for
That's the
whoever bought them,
question.
but
Oh,
I
wait.
don't have
Combo
the
neck
one.
turnout. Oh, Lord.
And
Lord, that's a $300 blankie.
no, I'm not putting
Not
that on
feeling
any of
that.
mine. No, sorry. They
Oh
can
my
suffer
gosh.
before I do that.
Yeah.
It's because they don't last very long. Remington plays way too hard.
Remington plays harder than any pony I think I've ever met.
It's
He's a savage in the field.
he's a savage. It's a perfect word for him.
All right, let me find one of these other. Oh, you had a turnout blanket there. Let's see. I've got a lot of blankets. You guys definitely drop some links if you have anywhere else or if you want to call out a place that I can check. I need to beef up my shopping list here. Oh. Wait, hang on. I'm going to show this on a different screen. But look at this print. This is so cool. This is like so abstract.
I still
Come
can't
on.
see it.
I know. I'm trying to move it over. I should go grab my mouse and then this would be so much better than a silly trackpad. Okay, look at this. It's like the Picasso of blankets.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine how cute that'd be on Remington or Poppy?
Is it horse? Like, they're horse heads.
They are horses.
They are.
It's like a kaleidoscope of horses.
Wait. Look at them. Oh my gosh. And the pink accent. That's actually really cute.
With their little hoods. And it's Amigo blankets, so you know they'll last forever.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So cute. All right.
Sold.
Well, I'm curious what that cost. Don't let me out. Free me from this place. Oh no. It's like Inception. No.
I stuck it forever.
Oh, I'm just gonna back out. All right, here we go. Good. $135, guys. It's a pony blanket, so it only goes up to $69. But a lot of ponies in the 13 2-hand range are about $69. So
yep.
I feel like DJ is. This would be so cute on DJ, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, I gotta bookmark this.
Yeah, save that. 200 grams fill is perfect. It's like right on the cusp of like medium and heavy, I feel like, for our area.
That's perfect. All right, I'm coming back for you.
So Shannon says depending on discipline. I think she's talking about what color.
The bridal color.
Black. Yeah, black horses. And then Nicole says we shop state line tack often also. Oh, state line tack. I think I sent you.
I know, I'm just gonna state line tack.
I don't know that I sent you that link. Isabella. Hi, Isabella. She's on. She says Just for Ponies has some pretty cute blankets. So that must be like a website, a company? I don't know.
I think so. We're going to check it out. Really? All right. So State Line Tack is having 30% off of most stuff and then up to 75% off of other things. And then I'm going to go check out Just for Ponies. But Easy Care hoof boots, $82. That's pretty good.
That's actually good. Yeah.
Some muck boots. Actually, really good prices on muck boots, guys. Like, that's great. $76. These are usually $180.
What? Dude, yeah, they're usually like $200.
Yeah. Like, definitely check it out. This is
did you see those paddock boots for $26?
What?
Holy crap.
Oh, cute. Normally $93.
Yes, $26.
I might have to go Christmas shopping tonight, guys.
Mind's blown. Dude,
what?
$11.
These Gatsby pads, pretty good too, actually.
Yeah.
I might have to check that out.
$40.
Yep. Definitely for like embroidery or gifts. This is pretty good. Like the $11, go pay to get it embroidered. Boom. You've got a custom, really nice pad. Those are the black pads we compete with, Carly, that are a little bit thicker, but they're really nice.
And they're
definitely
nice and
for
big.
the winter.
They're not too small for like, they fill out.
Exactly. Okay, cool. State Line Tack, definitely got to check that out. And then we said, what? Just for Ponies.
Yeah. Check that out.
What is Just for Ponies?
Yeah. JFP.
All right.
This might
Horsewear Weather Beta, 20% off. Okay. Bella and Boat. This is cute. Look, I just got to see this.
Okay.
What is this? Okay, this is for kids. Bye. I outgrew that before I was a kid. Weather Beta, 20% off. All right, let's see. We got actually that's some affordable. Oh my gosh, they have holiday print. Oh.
Look at the print. Okay.
What?
Look at the ugly sweaters. That's
Look at it. It's that little Rudolph. Oh my gosh.
That's cute.
I'm dying. People who love Christmas like me, like
What size do they go up to, though?
that goes up to 69, so these are pony sizes,
So it
but
goes
not so
okay.
bad when you
Look at the squirrels.
Squirrels. What?
How much, Genevieve? How much?
What is it?
How much money is
$115, guys.
That's fair.
That's very fair for weather beta.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's really good.
What's the green
What?
one? I need
Okay.
to know what the green one is.
Sloths.
Oh my god, sloths?
What?
What is happening?
So cute. Oh my gosh, guys.
That's
so
way cute.
adorable. What is that? $109.
That's not bad at all.
Get some sloth vibes out there. You know, your pony not so fast for fast, but your pony's great and steady. You got the
Yep.
sloth blanket to back
Yep.
it. Like, that's adorable.
It's perfect.
Oh my gosh. Yes. These, I'm telling you, limited edition print.
Oh my gosh. More and more.
Okay. This is horse squirrels, guys. Horse size squirrels. And it's only $103 because it's horse. I guess horse people don't like fun blankets, but okay. So what does that mean?
They don't. No, it still only
No,
goes up
they're
to
so pony.
66.
It's a lie.
A lie.
That definitely looked like a horse.
It looked like a horse.
All right, let's see. Oh, what is this?
That's cool.
What?
Wow.
That's 159.
It looks like the pour paint art that we made a couple years back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was cool too. Okay, guys. Cool. If you want brand name blankets, definitely Just for Ponies has some interesting deals.
You can get everything matching. Stop it. You can get little Hayden's
that is so cute.
I love that.
Wait, what is it? Raccoons? Oh my gosh, Hero.
That would be so freaking cute because Hero basically is a trash panda.
I know. He is though. Oh my goodness. Wow. Dog blankets. This was okay. Cool, so out of the blanket void because I will stay here for too long. Same. Let's see what else is out here. Okay, so we've also got a do you guys use bareback pads? I keep asking questions. Sorry, I'm just curious. But
Genevieve, do you use bareback pads?
I don't.
I have one and I don't use it. If I'm going bareback, I just jump on bareback.
I go bareback. Like that's the point. I think bareback pads have a place for thoroughbreds. Like, I own a horse that has a spine. It's protruding no matter what you do.
Right. But I own 3 fat ponies and they're very comfortable.
I imagine Poppy is insanely comfortable.
She is. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
She's like a table.
Yep. She's a potato.
Oh my gosh. All right. We got Pro-Choice, some boots. We got girths. By the way, Pro-Choice has one of the best non-slip girths. So if you've got a girth sale, this looks like some pony sizes. That's actually a really good price here for $75 for a non-slip girth. Huge.
Smart.
All right. And a cheetah print turnout blanket. What? All right. Any other suggestions in the comments? I'm in the void. I can't see anything when I'm over here.
So Kimberly says Just for Ponies is awesome, but Nova sizes. Just for Ponies is awesome. Okay, and then she said it twice. And then Kenny said, I got my saddle bags and Aussie pad from State Line Tack. They're great. Oh, saddle bags. Okay. Nicole says, so what's even better is they tend to send e-gift cards after you shop. No way.
All right, this is happening.
Yep. Joy says Annie's getting the squirrel print for Rocky. Yay.
I love it. That makes me so happy. Oh my gosh.
Kenny says, I literally just bought a blanket. Yay, Kenny.
I feel like
know which one.
Sponsored by these, we'll drive traffic, I promise.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, where do you go to get your socks? Like, we know at Bounded Games, we like to use knee-high socks. It helps because you're not really using those half chaps and you want to prevent the rubs. But where do you get your socks? Do you just go to the Walmart? Do you have an actual place or brand that you like shopping? I like collecting them. That's a thing. So just curious. I tend to buy them at my local tack store when they have them. But do you have a place that you go? Can binge?
That's a good question. I probably usually only shop on Amazon. I just get on Amazon and I just look for knee-high socks. And I'm like, hey, they're $11. I'll buy them.
Yeah, I found, like, ski socks actually are really good, especially in the winter because they're pretty thick all the way up.
Yeah.
They tend to be pretty long, but they have really cool winter patterns. They're usually, like, really bold and
Right.
vibrant, which is awesome.
Right. That's a good idea too.
I'm curious, okay, what are my clippers called? We were
That's what
just
I was
talking about
wondering.
this,
I thought I
right?
just saw your clippers on, okay, I was on Dover Saddlery,
What
and
are
your
you know what?
clippers are called,
Lister. My Lister
Lister.
Star clippers. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
just
wanna
found them.
see if there is a sale.
So Dover is selling your clippers right now for $280.
Alright, you can get them on Chewy for $259.
Wow. Our clippers were amazing, by the way. I'll go ahead
I'm
and give your
telling
clippers a
you.
shout out. They are the most quiet horse clippers I've ever heard in my life,
Mhm.
and it was just so efficient. It was just when you went like this, it just clipped
A
all the
pass
way.
and you're done.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. It was so easy. And then Remington got super used to them really quickly because usually it takes them like, 5, 10 minutes to acclimate to like the
Settle.
sound, the vibration, and they didn't get too hot.
Yep.
Like I'm just used to clippers like getting hot within like 10, 15 minutes and you have to like stop and let them cool down. These clippers were freaking awesome.
I'm telling you, so I used to show cattle in 4-H, and when you show cattle and sheep, you have to fit them out, right? Which means you get them real, real fluffy, and then you trim them so they're like perfect little cylinders and
Yeah.
emphasize things, just like show, dogs. But I had to use so many different brands of clippers, and Lister shears were always the best for me because they were quiet, they didn't get hot, they were great for the sheep. And so when I went to horses, um, well, like clipping them out because I didn't do that. I feel like when I was younger, I really didn't full body clip until I was like an adult, which is strange. But they have the other clippers that are like really the chonky big, like the ones that a lot of professionals use. What are they called?
I know what
We have
you're
a
talking
pair.
about. They're
Um,
massive.
yeah, like professional horse clippers. We have
Hold on.
Googles.
Are they Oster clippers? The Oster
Yeah.
Clipmaster with,
Yep,
like
yep, the Clip
yeah,
Master, thank you,
yeah.
yes. I find that they blow hair everywhere in your face, they get hot, they're super loud. Like, they don't really break down for the most part unless you, like, lose random parts from the inside of it. I found personally it makes it hard to work, but as long as you keep that intact, they don't really break, but they're just, like, not really quiet, and I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan, and the listers have just been so fabulous, particularly if you have horses that don't really like being clipped because it's one pass. Like DJ at Popsicle Pairs, he's really afraid of clippers. We've gotten pretty good, but you got to be quick. And
Mhm.
it was just like one pass, like as you go. And he's like, "Hey, it's quiet. It's not really like pulling on me." I don't know. I feel like horses are a lot happier with these. So shout out. And
Yeah.
usually they don't go below 259. So I would definitely take a look. It's a pretty good price right now.
Joy says she has the Oster clippers, and she bought them in oh my gosh, she bought them in 1980.
I'm
They
telling you,
still
like, they don't break.
have them.
They're kind of, like, loud, you know? So
They're
I do
older
have a
than
pair.
me.
Yeah,
Wow. That's cool.
but I don't know. I went out and actually so I have a pair of Clipmaster, my mom has a pair of Clipmaster, and then I went out and got the Lister because I think they're better. Just gotta
It's
say.
sometimes nice to just, like, refresh what you have too, because
Yeah.
oftentimes companies, from the 1980s, maybe Joy, don't like make the clipper blades the same way anymore,
Yep.
um, 30 years later. So 30 plus. Shannon says the old fashioned body clippers are loud, but they work.
They do.
Yeah,
They really
the
do.
loudness bothers me though.
You
Don't know
guys, any
why.
other shout outs to tech stores that I need to keep an eye out on for Black Friday? This is asking for me.
That's a good question. You should check Amazon real quick and see if there are any sales with Amazon and like for like equestrian stuff, like saddle pads
Amazon
or
Black
like
Friday sales.
blankets and stuff. I tried to look it up today and I didn't really find anything, but I'm also not super great at that.
Amazon is like entering the void.
Kenny says that the blanket he got for Dylan is pink. It's cute.
What? I love it.
Joy says Amazon has socks. Very true. That's where I
This
get all my
is
socks.
all right. Let's see. Okay, saddle pads. Curious. Have any sales? We got a Black Friday deal on a saddle pad rack, some
Okay.
Western pads.
Okay.
I don't see. All right, there's a weather beta. That's a little bit cheaper than normal, but I feel like you can find that like throughout the year about that price.
Yeah.
Some cute little modded pads. $45 weather beta pads, not terrible, but not the best. It's meh. It's
Not
so
seeing a lot
much
of stuff.
ribbon in my history at this point. Drowning.
I did horse blankets, just out of curiosity.
What? Horse
Horse
blanket?
blanket. Yeah.
Let's say like a tough one.
Yeah.
Right? Tough one. Tough one.
Yeah. I just got a tough one for Remington.
Black Friday deal on some bridle hooks. Let's see.
Okay.
I don't think they understand
They don't.
horse blanket. Keep your horse cozy and protected. All right,
Yeah.
horse blanket. Let's do it that way. Maybe if I added like a fill,
Oh my
200G.
Yeah.
Mm,
There's one tough
Yeah.
one.
110, not terrible, not the best. There's some
That's not
interesting
special.
prints though. I mean, I like the plaid. I don't know. Like this whole plaid would look so good on here.
$69 is pretty
Yeah.
good.
But I never heard of that brand. But doesn't mean it's bad. It's just
Right.
just a girl who loves horses. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Lexi says, "Do you think you will come out with merch in the future?" Genevieve.
So we've been talking about it. Yes, I think we will.
Yeah.
We just need to finalize what kind of like logo and Chase actually brought up a great idea. What if we were to take sweatshirts and put like sayings on it, like do like embroidered, but like just a quick saying or something like that. But I think like a good branded, like unbridled, like even block print would be so cool to have. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and I like it embroidered. I don't know. I like quality when it comes to that stuff. I always remember when I worked at Under Armour years back and they would have like the really nice like emblem, but it would be like embroidered. And then they started to transition. And it was kind of like, oh, we're just gonna screen print it. Like I want nice merch, guys. Let's not knock that over.
It's
but
gonna last forever. Yeah, no, 100%. No, we're definitely planning on bringing on merch here in the future, but to produce merch, you have to first have some kind of income.
Yep.
And to do that, we have to have a solid base of viewers and or subscribers. Therefore, brings me to my next proposal is we need more subscribers, y'all, on YouTube specifically. We'd like to get up to 100 subscribers because there's a reason behind this. That's because YouTube is the second largest search platform like in the world.
On the web world, period. Yep.
It's Google, and then right under that, it's YouTube. So if they see that we have 100 subscribers that listen to us on a weekly basis, who are engaged, involved, like our content, they will, for free, market our content because it benefits them. So that's why we need to get this foundation of supporters on YouTube before we can then start releasing our content onto all the podcasting platforms like Spotify, iHeart, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yep.
So that's the main reason we need to do that. But after all of that happens, then we can start with our merch and like offer that to our viewers. And yeah, so it's a process and we have goals.
So definitely, yeah, get over to YouTube, hit the like, hit the subscribe, guys. We have over 150 followers on Facebook. Like we are doing great. The reels are doing great. We're seeing a lot of views and growth, which is awesome. And the whole goal again is to push out and get more exposure for our sport. I also want to bring that back to as we continue growing our YouTube presence, and we need you guys to go over there, hit like, hit subscribe. I'm begging you. I can't dance, but I would dance to get that. Yay. All right, that happened. Online horse competitions. I'm going to keep plugging this as we go in our lives because I would like to bring this to fruition in December. I've started making our awards for it, but we want to do weekly online mounted games competitions. And so every time I bring this up, I always blindside Carly because I've been thinking about this all week and I haven't had a chance to really talk about it.
We don't get to talk about this.
We never get to talk until here. So live reactions. But
literally,
I was thinking about it more, guys. And how do we simulate when you're playing mounted games and things can, potentially go wrong and you have to mitigate it? You have to create more technical challenge if we're going to video it all at once and have somebody prove that they sort of performed. Because I know how it is on Instagram. You can reel it 100 times to get the one really good shot. And you kind of want to avoid that or make it a little bit more difficult. So what if you had like a race and a drill, but it had to be videoed back to back on the same clip?
What do you mean?
So let's say that we're going to do, I don't know, bending race. And we have, I don't know, 2 mugs out there. So you do bending race and then mug shuffle. Let's say that that's the races that we're going to do for that week. Instead of videoing each one independently, we would have the person sitting at the cone, have another cone across from them, right? They're going to video you crossing that plane. That's how we're going to get our time, is off the video.
Right.
And then let's say you do bending, you come back and you cross the line. While the clip is still reeling, you gather yourself and you do the next race. So you have to do 2 races and 1 video clip each time, and you take the time from each of them, right?
Okay.
And the reason that I suggest that is because then you're kind of forced to perform in the moment versus just being able to take like your best heat. Sure, you could do that a couple of times, but at some point you're going to get sick of running 2 races back to back. Like, I mean,
Right.
if you're really committed, I guess you could. But what do you think? Would you rather just like have the 1 clip and you're done? Or do you think like having it all in 1 video clipped reel? I mean, would it be like 5 minutes, maybe max? But we
Right.
all
So
know a race is pretty quick.
quick question. So say we're doing bending, right? And then you basically clock the time from when they start and cross a line, and then they come across a line on the way home. That's their time for bending. And then they
Yep.
cross a line again for mug shuffle. So
Yep.
basically they have like 10 seconds to basically get ready and set, and like we're gonna have to have a time limit though. They can't
I
just
mean,
like
you could
stand
give
there
them
and wait and let
a
the
minute probably. I think you could
minute.
give them 2 minutes, whatever it is, right? They do 1 race, they can come back, compose themselves, and they go back out, you know?
Okay. So
But
just
the
keep the
thought
time
is, again,
rolling.
it kinda keeps it a little bit more succinct and it keeps it a little bit more real, just because I know, like, let's say I'm playing bottle. I am not good at policing a bottle at speed. When I get it, it's like a glorious moment and the heavens have bowed before me. But very rarely does it happen. So I could just go out there and run it over and over and over until it hits. But if I have to do that and then come back and I have to run 2 flag at a canter, and I also have to hit my put on 2 flag, it's going to be a much more authentic experience because I'm going to slow my horse down to make sure I kind of get both back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just going to fly through and get like that mystical moment where it happens. I'm going to be a little bit more controlled because I have to do both back to back, and both are difficult.
Right.
What do we think? What comments? Any thoughts, guys?
I see what you're saying. There are no comments. I don't know if you want to take down Amazon and then take us back to the regular screen. I don't know if you can see anything from your perspective now.
I
But
couldn't. Now I can.
okay. So
I'm back.
we haven't gotten any comments on other people's perspectives of that form. I think having 2 races per week is a great idea. I also think setting up more so drills
Yeah.
versus races is also going to be really great for people
Really
over the
fun.
winter. Right. It's just something new, just a different pattern for them to work on, that, helps solidify different skills and stuff. I think that's going to be really, really fun. And then like winning prizes over that. Yeah, I'm totally
I'm
for that.
excited. I
I
think
think
this
it's
is going
going
to
to
be
be
really fun.
Yeah, that's a great opportunity for anybody that wants to like practice their skills over the winter time. I don't think we got very much interaction from their post on Instagram or Facebook about the size of the ring, though. We need to know it doesn't have to
Yep.
be a ring, it could be a field, it can be a little strip of grass in your front yard. What size is everybody dealing with that we should basically base that off of
Mhm.
so we can accommodate to everybody? Like, that's basically what the question was.
Yeah, and I know we got like I know Joy commented, I know Kenny commented. It seems like about 150 feet is the max arena a lot of people have as a pad. So we
Okay.
shouldn't go longer than that.
No,
Another
no.
thought is that we go out and get some sample times. When I talked to Sophie about this, because I see Shannon commented, sorry. When I talked to Sophie about this, I was like, Sophie, is there a way that we could get a formula together that if I have an arena that's 100 feet versus an arena that's 200 feet, I can just
Right.
input my arena size and then it will calculate that against somebody with a compatible 100-foot arena. And she said the best thing to do with that would be to go out and get sample time. So you have somebody kind of canter the same pace, and let's figure out what the difference would be if you had a 100-foot arena versus you had a 200-foot arena for the exact same race. So like play mug shuffle on a 200-foot arena, play mug shuffle on a 100-foot arena, same horse, same rider. So we have something as base data to then put a formula against. So something we can kind of go play with, but that might be an opportunity for us to have like a couple of different sizes they select, and then we kind of like balance the sheet from there.
Right.
I don't know.
That might be a little bit complicated though, because then we might notice a pattern of where everybody in the smaller arenas are coming in, they're winning versus the
Exactly.
people in larger arenas. So it would
Yeah.
just be
It
easier if we could set up the same length. Like if
same length.
everybody just had the same length, then obviously nobody's going to want to set up their arena any larger than the length that we have basically assigned. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so
Yeah.
Shannon says, I don't have people to film, so 2 races running at once might be hard. That's a good
So
point.
Shannon, what I'm thinking is we'll have to play around with this. I have a tripod, but maybe we put it on like wide angle. We don't have to
Yeah,
really see. I mean, as long as we can kind of see that it stays up and you do the race effectively
right.
in your situation, maybe you could just sit it on wide angle so I can see when you cross the line, but we can see that you sort of played it correctly
Yeah.
and
It
come
doesn't
back.
have
Like
to be beautiful footage of like
exactly.
zooming in or anything like that. So if you just can set it like maybe on like your mounting block, if you have one out there in the field or
Yeah,
something, just like set it up so that we can see when you cross the line both ways. Yeah,
exactly.
that's good enough.
So we're gonna figure out what the first challenge is. We'll go ahead and set our distance. And you're right, Joy. I think we will. We'll start with a set distance. So whatever it is, we're not going to complicate this at first. Do something everybody can kind of achieve. Particularly with drills, doesn't have to be super long, right? We'll just up the complexity if we need to. But
Right. Right.
and then we'll go ahead and we'll get some footage, an example footage, set up this weekend while we have the arena. We're gonna have a little bit of time, and that way, coming into December, we can launch our first challenge
Yeah.
and have awards. I'm really excited about this, guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Kenny says I had the same issue as Shannon. Cut the top of a tall cone vertically and stick your phone in it. Worked well for me. Oh, great tip,
Yep.
Kenny.
You guys, it's super like go to Amazon, you can get a $10 tripod
Yeah.
for your phone. Like it's not very expensive, and then you can just kind of pop your phone on top of it. It works for me too.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be expensive. So, and if you guys can get someone great, but again, I think too, it would be really cool to make it feel like a little horse show environment on our live streams. We can take like some of the top clips, get people's permission, but then we can show it. And guys, we can actually sort of compete actively through the winter. We'll like do our thing and then we'll come and we'll watch how other people did it. We can talk about it. It's going to be so
Like,
cool.
here's the top 3 from each
Right?
division, basically. I'm so excited. This is going to be awesome. Yeah, we're definitely going to have this ready for everybody by the month of December. Genevieve and I are going to be talking about this on our way up to Gobbler
Yeah.
Games in New Jersey this coming weekend. If you
Get some
guys
rules together.
realize that you have time and you haven't signed up to be in Gobbler Games, we do have spots and positions available for you to join in last minute.
Yeah.
So shoot Genevieve a message, sign up for Gobbler Games. We're going to make this a massive event, the last one pretty much of the year for Genevieve's events.
So far.
Yeah,
Unless something crazy happens and I do
for
another ugly sweater pairs, but I'm running
right,
out of weeks, y'all.
right,
Like,
right. Oh, Joy wants to know how warm the ring is. Yeah, by the way, the ring is heated,
it is
so
heated.
you're worried
So
about that.
it has been years, honestly, since I've been there. When I was there, I believe that it was like high 50s. It was like low 60. So it's going to be like you would be okay. And if you're in really cold weather and you go in, I remember coming down to like a long sleeve shirt and I was comfortable at the
Yeah,
time. But it just depends on how open we leave it. And I feel like it, again, long sleeve shirt, you're probably good. Long sleeve shirt, vest. For someone who gets cold easy, maybe a light sweatshirt and you'll be comfortable.
right,
I would just suggest layers. That's probably the best thing, particularly because you're going to be coming in and out of the cold because
yeah,
the barn isn't heated, the indoor is. So
right.
definitely do. And if you guys are coming to the horse competition, please know that the indoor is not at this time available for you to go ride in on Friday night. If you do, I have to pay the entire indoor entry like arena fee for the whole day if you walk in that arena and turn
You
on
should
the
probably
lights.
blast
So,
MGIA
I'm
about
gonna have
that.
to blast the group and just let you guys know that
Yeah,
it is heated, but at this time we are not going to be riding in there. Um,
until Saturday.
Definitely wear some layers. So I can't wait to see everybody. It's going to be so much fun this weekend, guys. We have some insane looking awards. I'm not going to lie. They
She
are pretty
looks
cool.
around in her room.
Y'all don't know. Carly knows. I'm going to show you guys pictures when we get out of this weekend. I want to keep it a surprise, but literally it is hung up on every crevice of my room is awards. There's more stuff everywhere. I would definitely consider, if you haven't clipped your pony too, maybe a little bib clip on the chest would be probably comfortable for them, just to keep them a little bit more comfortable. Yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
Guys, we got 4 likes. So if you're heading out of here, please like this, subscribe, share it, go onto YouTube for us, and please hit the subscribe button. We can keep boosting that up. I know that there's people who are watching this on Facebook who aren't over in YouTube yet. So check it out for us. And we will see you. Well, we might not see you next week live, Carly, unless you want to run through it, because I'm going to be in Phoenix and it'll still be part of the work day at that point.
That's true. We might have to skip next week's
which means maybe we can just launch a second episode. We've got some backlog. That's an option.
Yeah.
And then, guys, we will see you the following week in December. We're going to be launching that first horse competition, so we will keep in touch through Facebook. But it's great seeing you guys, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Hi, Leslie. I'm so glad you joined. Leslie used to board at my barn. I haven't seen her in a minute. Yeah. Hi.
So
Thanks for saying hi. Okay. Wrap it up.
Yep. Nope. We're good. Thank you all for joining. We really appreciate you. We will see you again, not next week, but in 2 weeks, unless something magical happens and I can get on from the West Coast. But Leslie, so good to see you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out in the comments with us. And again, subscribe over on YouTube. We are here usually weekly for our live, and then we drop an episode every Monday, Tuesday-ish. We've got all kinds of really cool interviews lined up, and we're excited about 2024 here on Unbridled Talk.
Yay! Bye.
Bye.